I'm about to do the coolest thing ever. I'm so excited. This has been on my bucket list for like 5 years. I'm at the Miniatur Wunderland in Hamburg, Germany, and it is the biggest miniature railroad in the world, and there's a real moving miniature airport. Let's go check it out. I can't wait. This place is any kid's dream. Don't lie, as a kid we've all wanted to build a massive model train set that covered the entire house. Well, that's exactly what these two brothers did. In the year 2000, a pair of twins wanted to make that dream come true, so they started off building a replica of Hamburg. Almost 25 years later, and their miniature land turned into a miniature world, with a world record of the longest model railroad and having a fully functioning model airport, which I'm totally obsessed with, by the way. This world covers 6 floors in 2 different buildings that are connected by an awesome bridge. Oh, the train! The train's coming! Oh! This is so cool. This bridge section here is already so cool. Like, I could just spend 2 hours looking at this bridge. And on these 6 floors, you can find Central Germany, Austria, USA, Scandinavia, Switzerland, Italy, Brazil, and an airport. There are 260,000 figures, in which 20,000 of them are raving at this eternal festival. Sounds fun. 9,250 cars, 1,040 trains, 42 planes, 130,000 trees, 385,000 LED lights, 1,380 signals, and 4,110 buildings. Yes, I counted it all. No, just kidding. I just looked it up. Anyway, which took 760,000 hours to build and cost 37 million euros. Wow. There are also hidden figures and vehicles all around the world. I was able to find E.T. and Thomas the Train Engine, and even this crocodile on wheels. Interesting. The Miniatur Wunderland gets an average of 1.1 million visitors every year, which is a lot compared to the amount of space that there is in these buildings, and the entire construction won't be done until 2030, so there's still a lot to come. One of my favorite things about this place is that every 15 minutes the entire world goes into night mode for 2 minutes. Watching how all the lights change into sunset mode and then into dark mode, and seeing all the street lights and building lights light up is something I will never get over. It is really a crazy experience, and I would recommend for everyone to visit this place at least once in their lifetime. Now, moving on to the airports. My favorite part and the main reason I came here. I've been to miniature worlds before in other places, and what always bothered me was that the airports were never super realistic because the planes didn't take off. I convinced myself that it just wasn't possible, until one day I found the Facebook page of this place. Since that day, about 5 or 6 years ago, I'd been wanting to visit this airport. And I have to say, it is even crazier in person. Only in person is when I realized that the planes are able to land and then drive themselves all the way to their parking spot without any human interference. If you look closely, there are 2 poles holding the planes up. But once the planes are on the ground, they disconnect from the poles and start taxiing on their own. The same happens at takeoff. And just like at any airport, there's a board showing the arrivals and the departures, so you can see which planes will be landing and taking off. The airport also experiences night mode. Seeing all the runway lights light up is fascinating. But then suddenly something so cool happened that I almost forgot to film it. Out of nowhere, the Millennium Falcon flew onto the runway and started doing some cool tricks. Just as fast as it flew onto the runway, it flew back out. Now, when I tell you that the public gasped in awe and excitement when the Falcon flew in, I'm seriously not kidding. Everyone was so shocked. It really felt like I witnessed something unique. I was curious as to how this all worked. There's actually a control center which you're able to observe, where these people just control all the vehicles. These people really have the coolest job ever, and I am so jealous. All these screens control all the vehicles that are moving around in this miniature world. I actually saw one lady fix a broken van before. I was telling Finn that this would be my dream job. I would just sit here the whole day. I'm so happy to have finally visited the Miniatur Wunderland. It is something that I will never forget, and I'm already planning when I'm going to come back here. I know that the next time I come, I'm gonna find something new that I missed this time. There was just so much going on and so many interesting details. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Give it a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and see you next Saturday. Bye!